All right, guys, let's delve further into perception. Okay, that video that Natalie has on her YouTube. Fallon Watch speaking. I don't. Judo is so excited for me because he's like, you get to be a regular person, you get to speak in the vernacular, and you get to understand the perception of the people instead of being put into academia and have all these academics that speak in linguistics that most people are foreign to, and then totally bore them and make them want to leave there. Because that's what happens when I listen to Alan Watts. It's like, yeah, okay, you're trying hard to make sure that the linguistics fit the people that are trying to. Now, perspective, okay. You cannot limit the glory of grace and the eternalness of our existence to your perspective. When I was a kid, I used to explain that to my family. It's like, no, the Bible's not the word of God. The Bible is from people inspired by that have faith in God. Okay. And I would tell them, where are you going to keep the Bible? If the Bible's the word of God, where are you going to keep it? On a table? Where? In a house? Where? On a planet? And then where are you going to keep the planet? In a book? And so you see what I'm saying? I was talking about infinity, and then you can't contain infinity in your perspective, right? It's real simple. I was like 12 and trying to explain this to my family. And you guys got to understand, like, have you ever heard that song, Is She Really Going Out With Him, by Joe Jackson? Pretty women walking with gorillas down my street, He's an idiot, she's an idiot. If your eyes don't deceive you, there's something going on around here. We've been idiots like this for thousands of years, okay? So just because someone is physically attractive doesn't mean they're intelligent, right? So you have to watch people, and you have to understand, well, they do stupid things for money, for sexual procreation, right? Well, then everything's perfectly in order of stupidity, right? So we need to stop stupidity. So when I was talking to that young man yesterday in the frozen food aisle at Walmart here in town, I was telling him, do you understand the magnitude of your existence? You are talking to, I told you about the man who was supposed to be like the Krishna, the Buddha, Siddhartha, and I'm the guy who's, supposed to be like King David, and you're talking to me right now, and the computers that are integrated worldwide are monitoring our conversation, okay? Do you understand the magnitude of your existence right now? And then when I talked to the other guy and I said, you don't sit there and when someone says to you, we need to accept and live the Lord's Prayer right now for you and your wife and kids not to be murdered by insane people. You don't sit there and I said, I was going to say, I believe. And then I said, no, you're doing it and you're going to do it right now. I said, we'll see. I walked away and went, shit. And then I talked to the guy with the ponytail and I said, when someone speaks to you about living an eternal, truthful, and faithful life, you don't say, we'll see. He goes, yeah, you do. And I'm like, no, you don't, asshole. Okay, if Jesus comes and says, we're going to live the Lord's Prayer right now, you would look him in the face and say, we'll see. And then, okay, rich people are going to now murder your wives and children because you agreed to say, we'll see. Okay, do you understand the magnitude of your existence, the magnitude of your words, and the magnitude of your actions at this time? We'll see. Okay.